Mother Teresa, to me, is an icon of compassionate care for the poor and the disadvantaged. She was baptized on Yescanja Voyage EU in Skopje, Macedonia, around August 26, 1910. Born of Albanian descent, she joined the Loreto Sisters of Dublin, Ireland, at the age of 18 and took the name Sister Mary Teresa. One of the reasons some religious members take on new names is that they have a favorite saint or someone who embodies for them a vision, like Pope Francis, who chose the name after Francis of Assisi. In 1931, Mother Teresa traveled to Calcutta, India, to teach at an all-girls high school. But on September 10, 1946, a second calling from Christ led Mother Teresa to leave her convent and devote herself to working with the poorest of the poor. With Vatican permission, in 1950, Mother Teresa created the Missionaries of Charity. Mother Teresa is one of the great humanitarians of the 20th century because of her ability to love those who are the most vulnerable in society. The work she did in India really challenged entrenched notions of caste and gender roles, and she worked very closely with lepers and other people who were disenfranchised, marginalized, and dispossessed. During the 1960s, Mother Teresa opened hospices, orphanages, and leper houses all over India and later expanded internationally. In 1982, during the siege of Beirut, Mother Teresa traveled through a war zone to evacuate 37 children and later assisted radiation victims at Chernobyl and earthquake victims in Armenia. Mother Teresa cared about people. She recognized their spiritual dignity and took care of not just their spiritual needs, but their bodily needs as well. She gathered other people to help her do that, and that, in my mind, is a good humanitarian. In 1979, Mother Teresa was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize and donated the $192,000 prize fund to the poor in India. 6 years later, President Ronald Reagan awarded her the Presidential Medal of Freedom. By 1986, Mother Teresa operated 517 missions in more than 100 countries. The very charismatic Mother Teresa, with her wrinkled face and simple white sari, cared for the dying on the street, people who had so little hope. That is one of the reasons she was given the Nobel Prize. After years of suffering from heart, lung, and kidney problems, Mother Teresa died on September 5, 1997. 2 years later, Pope John Paul II opened a formal process toward her beatification to make Mother Teresa an official Catholic saint.